Hello everyone and welcome back to a Gran Turismo time trial. There's two this week and the first one here is the Mazda MX5 at Suzuka East Course, which is the short layout at Suzuka. Rod Sports hard tyres. I've put the difficulty at medium. It's very slidey under brakes, but you only have to brake once. Gold estimate I've put around the 1 minute 2.4. That lap time's just going to sneak down a little bit further, I feel, as the guys who are specialised in road cars do come on to this time trial. Now, if you do enjoy this video and it does help you out, make sure you do give it a like and do subscribe to the channel to stay in touch with all the latest content here. But what we will do is jump into this one and I will show you exactly how to do it both on a wheel and on a pad as well. So we kick off on the start finish straight, rev this car to the limit. Okay, that's 7,500 RPM. If you're on bumper cam, you can see that on the right hand side. As we head towards turn one, though, what we're looking for here is on the left-hand side, we've got the 50 board or the runoff area on that left-hand side. Okay, so as that leaves the screen, you're going to hit the brakes and turn in. Now, I want you to actually release the brakes again quite quickly for this one because the car's going to instantly want to oversteer. So you're just getting a little bit of rotation instantly as you go in. There we go. We let it go. And then as we get to the end of the first curb on the right-hand side, we're going to go hard on the brakes now in a straight line towards the outside of the circuit. You may want to overlay for this one, which is braking with a little bit of throttle. That will reduce the oversteer, but it may slow you down a little bit. This car does require a little bit of oversteer going through corners. Release the brakes and go through here. Try and maintain 60 miles an hour and accelerate in third gear. And we're going to head over towards the right-hand side here and then over towards the left. We lift a little bit as we go into each of these corners, but fundamentally, you don't brake. So lift. Keep on throttle a little bit. You'll notice my throttle doesn't really go to zero here, but I'm trying to maintain as much speed as possible. And that's the biggest part of this time trial that we have, is you have to maintain the speed. Now, as you go into this right-hander, you may want to dab the brakes a little bit at the start of this curb on the right side. I don't on this lap, okay? I like to just stay in third gear and let the car roll. And that's what we're going to do here. Notice here, I'm letting the car roll. I'm trying to maintain as much throttle as I can. I dropped to 67 there, but we continue on through. Over towards the left-hand side, lifting a little bit more for this one to give us a good run on this right-hander. Now, the marshal box on the right-hand side is the perfect marker for this one. As it hits the edge of your screen, turn in. You want to cut as much as you can on the inside without cutting too much and getting an invalid lap, which you can do if you go all four wheels off. So that's why I go into here. I'm trying to get over towards the inside. Now, notice here, I'm trying to maintain the speed at 60 miles an hour, but I let the car roll through the corner a little bit. When I get to 60 miles an hour, I start to try and accelerate. I lift off a bit more because of understeer, and I cross the line with a 1 minute 0.967. I say I do expect that goal time to just creep down a little bit more, so if you're under a 1 minute 2.4, you should be safe in my opinion. This is my pad lap. Now, I'm showing you the first lap. I did do a faster lap, and you can follow my fastest pad lap on the leaderboard. Just up for TCR Tidgney, it's a 1 minute 0.1. This is my first lap because people say, oh, Tid, you can't do it in your first lap. I'm doing it on the pad right now, okay? So same situation in towards turn one. As we go into here, we lift a little bit. We get over towards the left-hand side. We're going towards the right. Again, we'll lift a little bit. I was a bit too aggressive there. That's going to cost me a bit of time there. I went a little bit too deep, so I'm having to lift more than for the left-hander. Keep that in mind. You want a fast, fluid motion, okay? Not too fast as in you're going too wide at any point, but we continue on here. As we're going towards this left-hander, we're bringing it back now. We lift off here. Getting over towards the left-hand side. We go over towards the right as the marshal box hits the edge of the screen. And here I'm trying to get the car turned. I start accelerating as quick as I can around that 60 mile an hour mark. Head over towards the right-hand side. And then I'm going to cross the line. That's it. That's a quite scruffy lap, but that's my first lap on the pad. You see the mileage down there. First time I've crossed the line. The 1 minute 0.5. So that would be gold already. So you can do it first go. You know, when I do put gold in a minute, for example. We're going to show the chase cam here. So the 50 board on the left-hand side, we brake, we release a brake, and then we brake at the end of the curve there in a straight line over towards the outside and then bring it back. Hard on the throttle end in third gear. You shouldn't get any oversteer on exit, and the car should just go through there nicely. In towards this left, we're going to lift a little bit here as we go into here, clip the curb, accelerate, then lift again, over towards the right side, clip the curb, start accelerating. As we go through here, we're going to lift again as we go into here, clip the curb, accelerate through the corner, and then obviously to start the curb here is where you may want to dab the brakes, but I just let the car roll here. I just prefer the car rolling. I find that if you touch the brakes at any point, you're just going to cause yourself to lose a bit more time and potentially stability. In towards the right we go. You can see here we don't risk too much of a cut there, so there's a bit more time to be gained on here. And we're looking for 60 miles an hour or the start of the pit entry there in terms of our acceleration marker. And we're going to head towards the line here. And once again, that is a 1 minute 0.9 lap. So you can see there, brake once, get it right in terms of turn one, and you should be getting gold here at Suzuka East Course. Now, I would argue this is the fastest way possible in Gran Turismo 7 to get 2 million credits. the fastest way possible. If you do this and it takes you 5 minutes, but you get it done under a 1 minute 2.4, you got gold. Yes, it's in 2 weeks' time, you get the 2 million, but how many times do you get 2 million credits in 5 minutes? Not very often. And I argue, for some people, it'll be 1 minute. That's going to be it for this video. If you have enjoyed it, do give it a like and do subscribe to the channel. Partners are there, including Coach Dave Academy. There's now an affiliate link down in the description. So if you're looking to use Delta, my laps are going on to Delta. And if you really want to fine-tune your driving, you can compare against my laps. So do keep an eye out for those. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in another video or live stream again very soon.